Hi, I'm Stavros and welcome! I've got another beast of a truck to show you around, guys. This is the Volvo FH16 750. Yeah, quite a lot of power in this one. Heavy haulage truck. So this is belonging to East Cork Crane Hire. They have kindly invited me down today to have a look around the truck. Then we're going to get hooked under a trailer and take it for a spin. Let's go! Starting off with the exterior first on the FH16 750. Straight 6-cylinder diesel engine in this, 16.1 litre, 550 kilowatts. Yeah, quite a lot of power. East Cork Crane Hire also have a 770 parked over there as well. And of course, you all know this truck has now been replaced by the 780 Volvo. We'll talk about that later in this video. But still quite a lot of power in this one. Heavy haulage. Yeah, so it's sitting on Continental tires, 80 profile on the two back axles there, and on this axle on the front one, 65 profile Continentals. Now this company called Pop do all the side paneling there as well, to cover in all this section here and the lockers, and East Cork Crane Hire's logo there as well. Yeah, so that is quite a big diesel capacity, 1400 litres. I don't think I've ever seen as big a diesel tank on the back of an 8x4 before, and you can fill it up from both sides, which is very handy. And we have these side lockers as well. These are quite handy to have, keep all your stuff in. Quite a heavy lid on them as well, and you can lock them, so that's handy. So we'll hop inside shortly. I just want to walk around and give you a look. So the fifth wheel, look how heavy duty that is. Yeah, that's capable of carrying 30 tonne. So quite a lot more weight than the truck that I drive. So yeah, and we've got a rear camera there at the back, and the back lights, and these extra marker lights, and the aluminium air tank there at the back. Let's have a quick look underneath. Yeah, real heavy duty stuff on this truck. Yeah, so they would gross loads up to around 120 tonne on this truck, no problem, with the 6-axle trailer. We'll be showing you around the trailer later on as well. So this is the blind spot monitoring system, so it'll sense if there's a car in your blind spot, so a little red light will shine on the mirror if there's a vehicle in your blind spot. And yeah, it is a left-hand drive truck, 750. 30 years up to 2023, before January 2024 when the 780 was introduced. So yeah, let's stand back and have a look as well at this fine looking truck. And up on top there they have the beacons and the lights there, the extra ones. And you'll see it does have a different type of a grille to the FH13s as well. It's a different look to it. And Pop also fitted this heavy duty tow bar at the front as well. So all very neatly done. So yeah, I think we're gonna hop inside. Yeah, I was nearly going for this side. No, this side, guys, it's a left hooker. Oh, they have a big huge crane pulling in here. I'm probably in the way now with the truck, you might have to move it. So let's just hop inside. 3 steps up into the FH. I still have the slight hump in the middle of the floor, but fair play to Martin, he has the truck nice and clean on the inside. Now the driver of this truck would spend nights out, could be gone for a week at a time, so it is a well lived in truck. And yeah, as I said before in a previous video, don't ever pull that except for in an emergency. You pull that, the whole window pops straight out. So if somebody pulls that by accident, you're in for a major headache trying to get it fitted back in. So don't ever pull that except in an emergency. So we're going to start it up. Hopefully I won't delay the driver behind me who wants to park up. And yeah, you can operate with this remote control. You can turn on lights, you can check the weight on your fifth wheel. So you can just about see it there. Very handy tool to have, and that pops off as well. It's only held on by magnetic. And yeah, there is blind spot camera, a very good one actually. You can see him there pulling in on the crane. He's just watching him in there, Martin. Very good. So yeah, we're going to be heading off for a drive in this. There's your I-shift gearbox. Let's just have a look at him. Oh, well done, he pulled in there. Yeah, who knows guys, we may be down to do a video on one of these big heavy cranes someday. Great to see it there anyway, pulling in. Yeah, there's a great angle on this blind spot. Yeah, I have to say one thing about the dashboard on the FHs. It is looking very dated at the moment. They really need a serious update on this design. It's out a really long time and it needs a good update. And as I said before, they need to position this up here. It needs to be a lever up here. This is kind of a bit old hat. He's got the sign, the lit up sign. He does have an upper bunk with a ladder as well. That's nicely finished, nice finish on that. And if I stand up, have all the lockers on the back wall and also above the windscreen there as well. So you've got all the storage there, and he has a television and just an airline there and your smoke alarm. Okay, I think it's time to take it for a drive, see what it's like on the road. Okay, we're just hooking under a trailer here. You can just about see it there, it's very dark. Woo! There we go, we're hooked up. Long from electric legs I was brought up, huh? Look at that. We've just hooked underneath this trailer now. 6 axles, all twin wheel. Okay, Martin is joining me on the drive. We've just hooked under the trailer. Let's go for a drive. Feel the weight, all right. God, the steering's very light. Just one little turn. So this has the light steering and all of it.
The dynamic, yeah.
Okay, setting out on the drive in the FH16 750, 550 kilowatts from its 16.1 litre straight 6-cylinder diesel engine. Just going out onto the dual carriageway here. So we are grossing around 85 tonne, Martin.
Yeah.
Now we're in 10th gear, going nice and handy. So will ye be going for a 780? Is that the next truck, Martin?
We can only hope. We can only hope. Yeah,
because the new 780 has 24 kilowatts more than this. So 574 kilowatts in the new 780, 3,800 Newton meters. This has 3,550 Newton meters. So if you were to compare the 780 to the Scania 770, it's got 8 kilowatts more, 100 Newton meters more, and 10 horsepower more than the Scania 770. It's funny, Martin, back to 2018, I recorded a video estimating that the flagship Scania was going to be a 780 with around 3,800 Newton meters of torque. Little did I know back then, guys, that I would actually be guessing what the flagship Volvo was going to be, which was launched back in January 2024. Volvo announced the 780. So yeah, that is the new beast on the roads of Europe. It's the most powerful truck on the road at the moment. In terms of the trailer, you don't really feel that amount of weight, even pulling it. It feels like I'm pulling 20 tonne. It doesn't feel like I'm grossing 85 tonne at all. We're revving in there about 1100 RPM at 76 kilometers. So we're just gonna turn off here. I'll use my retarder to slow down a bit. I'm just gonna test that retarder. I'm not using my brake pedal now, I'm just gonna test it. Yeah, it's strong enough, it's strong enough. It's coping well enough with that weight. So we're just going to go around this roundabout and just show you guys how tight I can actually go around the roundabout with the 6-axle trailer. Now 5 of the 6 axles do turn, so that's going to make it very easy to get around this roundabout. I'm going to have to wait for a really big gap going into this roundabout, guys, because she's going to be in crawler 2 setting off in order to protect the clutch, of course. So that's one thing about driving the heavy haulage trucks, you have to wait for a huge gap in the roundabout. Yeah. Now we're going to see what the 6 axles are like going around the roundabout. Just checking all my blind spots. Yeah, you can do it really tight, Martin, can't you?
You can actually get it very
Look at that, look.
Yeah.
That's very good. Yeah, this is some test, Martin. I'm delighted that I'm able to pull a heavy load with a heavy haulage truck. Usually I'm doing videos and I don't get to pull these heavy loads. So the last heavy load I did pull was actually over in Södertälje in Sweden when I was driving Scania 730. So I think we were grossing 80 tonne, but today we're grossing around 85, Martin.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so the new 780 is, as I said, the new beast of Europe. And the 770 was introduced in around September of 2020. And then it took Volvo until January 2024 to introduce what would be the 780. And that would knock off Scania off the top spot for Europe's most powerful truck. But the 750, still a lot of power in this truck. But pulling this trailer, I swear, it's like I've only got 20 tonne on at the back. And it's really comfortable, Martin, as well. The 4 axles.
Very comfortable.
This was something I noticed as well in Sweden when I was driving the 8x4 over there. Like, just the comfort and stability on the road is just fantastic with such a heavy load on. Even in my 4x2 with the tri-axle trailer, if I've got 20 tonne on and you're going around a bend, you feel it and you have to be careful. But with these, it's just like so much stability. So we're just coming to the turn off here now. We make our way back to base. So look at all the cranes they have here, guys. They have 9-axle cranes, 8-axle cranes. It's unbelievable the amount of equipment here. That steering is just a joy.
It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I love the steering on it.
That steering would make my life so much easier backing onto ramps.
Yeah.
Because you know, sometimes when you want to correct real quick and you're there, and so with a faster steering like this, you could correct even faster reversing onto a ramp. Some of you may have noticed this jacket, guys, is older than some of you watching. This is 37 years of age. Would you believe that? I got this jacket back in 1988. This is a genuine Volvo Trucks jacket. So yeah, some of you watching the video may have noticed that. A huge thanks to East Cork Crane Hire for having me down here today to drive their beast. The FH16 750. Look at all the axles. Incredible heavy haulage truck. I do hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please do give it a thumbs up. And I'll chat to you all again in the next one. Take care. Thanks for watching. Cheers!